Hey guys and welcome back, I'm your host Rice Potato Gaming. I'm bringing you to a game, the Colossus is coming. It's an art project by, I believe, a musician. It reveals itself at the end. I tried recording this once, it didn't go well, but this is an amazing game I think you guys need to see. So without further ado, let's jump in. It has been a while since I last played this, so I'm a bit blurry with it. This intro's taking long enough. Yeah, or I think that's the guy that's made this game. He's a musician that made this game to go with his album, and as we can tell, I'm already in. See, it's to do with the album. Go give it a look. If I can, I'll link it in the description. But I guess, I can't use the gramophone, cassette player. So yeah, this is pretty much it. It's an art project based on his album. It's like it said, it's an expansion to what he's just done. And I believe that's the actual album itself, but I don't know what I'm looking for to tell you. Oh, I left click. Okay, so what am I'm guessing this? That's what I was looking for.
It's coming. Play the tapes.
So that's 1 of 5. Meaning, I have another 4 more to collect. I can maths. Found it. That was easy. You're not making this hard for me, are you? Why couldn't you just give me all 5 in one hit? Damn that ass though. I can't say.
So yeah, I was going for a walk the other day. It was nice out. It was a little bit cold, but not too bad. But on the walk, I came across the figure, maybe 20 feet away from me. He was really skinny, slender, just super tall. He was wearing all black. His eyes were kind of sunken in, and he seemed like he was hurt. Not like a physical hurt, but tormented.
Fucking.
He was all hunched over looking at the ground. I yelled out to see if I can get his name, see if he was feeling okay. But there was no response. He didn't say anything. He didn't actually really acknowledge I was there. He just kept staring at the ground. So we stood there about 20 feet between us. Seemed like a while. Not actually quite sure. I don't remember much. Then the weird thing happened. He just started walking towards me. There was no provocation. He just started walking quite slowly. Especially for a man of his stature. He didn't look up to see me. He didn't make eye contact. He just kept walking. I got this strange sense of unease, dread, and I'm not sure why, but I just turned around and started to run. I knew I had to get as far away from whatever this person was as I could. So I started running, and I felt like I was running fast. So I turned around to look at the figure, expecting to see something chasing me. But what I saw was just him walking. He didn't match my pace. He wasn't running after me. He just looked at the ground and kept walking. So I looked away, and I kept running.
Fucking hell. Found it. That was horrible. Oh, found another gramophone. That was horrible. That was a horrible noise. Why does this game do this to me? Yeah, another cassette. In.
I don't exactly remember how long I'd run for, but it had to have been at least a half hour. I was really tired. I had to stop, and I came upon an old man, and he was sitting on a bench. He looked really peaceful and content. I asked him if I could join him sitting down, and he said yeah. So So I sat next to the old man, and he asked me why I was running. And I told him. And he said that was a really silly reason to be running. I didn't really say anything back. I just kind of looked onward. He turned and told me not to be scared. And I told him I'd do my best. We sat there for a while without talking. Eventually he says, "Hey kid." And I say, "Yeah." He says, "Do you see that over there?" And he raises his arm and points out a finger at nothing. I said, "No, I don't." He relaxes and says, "Oh, never mind then." I just put my head down confused. I sat there and thought for a minute or two. But then I realized, I never actually got the guy's name. So I looked up and started to ask. But, I mean, like, just like that, the man was gone. I didn't know what to do at that point. So I just got up and started running again.
These skulls weren't here before. Neither were these bones. What the fuck is going on? Well, found that. That was easy enough. Any more for any more? Any more gramophones? Another bone where the old man was sitting. The old man got boned. Okay, let's listen to this.
At a point, it felt like I was running with more force than I ever have in my entire life. My stomach burned, my chest felt like a drum. With every single step, I was packing down the dirt, throwing clouds behind me. I just couldn't stop. The momentum was too much. But no matter how fast I ran, it was always just walking. Anytime I turned my head, anytime I closed my eyes, he somehow gained ground. No matter what kind of lead I had or thought I had, whenever I looked back, he was right there. So I just stopped looking, and I kept running. I had to keep moving, one foot and the other.
There's more skulls. Oh, really? These aren't that hard to find. What the... Oh, I swear this wasn't meant to be a horror. Well. Skulls. Yeah. Oh, she's reciting Shakespeare. That's nice.
I was more tired than you could ever imagine. My heart was pounding, my chest felt like it was on fire. I just had to stop, catch my breath. I bent over and rested my hands on my knees. Starting to feel a bit cold out. I pushed off from my knees and stared straight up. Then I turned around. The figure was still there, about 20 feet from me. He was still walking really slowly towards me, but I couldn't really bring myself to run anymore. I just stared at him as he walked up to me. But about 3 feet away from me, he just stopped. We made eye contact for a moment or two. His face was a lot softer than I remember. After that moment or two, the figure squatted down. He sat on the ground, his long legs crisscrossed. I had followed him. We just sat there, looking at each other. And then he looked at me, and he said, "You know you don't have to run from me, right?" His voice was a lot lighter than I expected. And I said, "Yeah." He asked me if I was scared, and I said, "Yeah." And then he asked me why. I thought for a moment, and just told him I didn't know. He told me that was okay, but that I really didn't have to be worried. And I said I know. He was really nice to talk to. We sat there for another moment or two, silent. Then the figure stood up, and I followed right behind him. He told me he'd be back to see me again someday, and I asked him when. He stopped, thought for a second, before turning back and simply responding with, "Someday." I said, "Okay." Then he turned to leave, but before he could, I stopped him. "Excuse me, sir," I asked. "I never did quite catch your name." He turned back to me, and then he told me. Then he carried on his way. I watched his tall frame disappear into the distance until I was there all alone. I stood for a moment to take in the cold air. Then I figured I didn't really have much to be out there for anymore, so I turned around.
That was 5 out of 5. Ah. What are we gonna do with this gun? What the hell? This really makes you feel fucking uneasy, this game. If you're out there, fucking show yourself. I can't even fire the bullets. What is this? A fucking water pistol? What am I... What the hell? What the fuck is going on? Don't show yourself. Say that. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Alrighty then, so you want me to play the piano? Is that what you want me to do? Am I playing the piano or am I just standing here? This game really makes you feel uneasy. Oh. Ooh. Please don't. Please don't do that. I'd appreciate it if you didn't. Okay, he listened. Oh. Yeah, that was the Colossus is coming. Yeah, here it is. Here's the note. I'll pause it, I'll slow it down on screen so you guys can read it. Pretty much it states that he created this as an experiment for his new album. You could either donate or listen to it here. If I can, I will post the link. I'll post a link to the listen in the description, same with the donate, if that's what you want to do. But I believe that's it. But yeah, I'll post the links in the description so you guys can check it out. But I hope you enjoyed. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification because it's nice to see you guys sticking around. And it's also nice for you guys to actually get notified when I upload. But stay quirky, stay weird, and as always, till next time, adios.